What's up, guys? I know it's been a minute since I last uploaded. Been hella busy. But I really want to talk about this situation with Jaafar and his so called fiance. She's posted countless IDF support posts on her IG during a genocide, which is quite odd since Jaafar is literally Muslim. Child, those family dinners must be awkward. But hey, them Jacksons love their white women. Not only does she post IDF sympathy slot, but she even donates supplies to them. You cannot make this shit up. Look at the little donation link in the bottom. This is ridiculous. Like, she's really in Costco getting them groceries. Be for real. She's been caught following known ZIOs from lawyers to surgeons all over her Instagram page and posting ZIO comments on TikTok like people can't see. Honestly, I couldn't care less, but one thing I can't seem to understand is how Jaafar isn't reacting to this, as he is a Muslim, and so is his famous dad, Jermaine Jackson. As it's been known, they went to Hajj, an Islamic holy place, all while getting engaged to someone with totally different beliefs. Is something I just don't get. I really couldn't dig up much about this girl, but we do know is she's from LA, blah blah blah. She told her parents she wanted to do music, blah blah blah. Then they moved to LA. I'm guessing her family must be rich because no one has ever heard of this girl's music.
Won't shed a tear. You say you're sorry, don't wanna hear. And I got questions, it isn't fair.
Like, be for real. I know you ain't making no LA money from SoundCloud softcore R&B songs. I also want to show you guys a viral TikTok that was spread by this girl who used to go to school with Madison and was clarifying how much of a mean girl she was in high school. And I want y'all to listen carefully because she kept repeating how she uses people for their popularity and fame, which is quite interesting since being a part of the Jackson family is as close to fame as anyone can get.
Danielle, she had a friend named Rebecca, and Rebecca, she was upper class in school, okay? And through Danielle, I met Rebecca, and through Rebecca, Danielle and I met Maddie. And we would hang out, and, I'm not going to go into, specifics, but the overall feeling that I got, which I think was valid and not just kid insecurity, vision, how kids can sometimes take things a little too personally. I don't think it was that, because I noticed she had no interest in me. When I would talk to her, she would just, not respond, or she would roll her eyes, or she would say something that was, kind of mean, or, uncalled for. And, she would make little jabs and stuff. And it was just very clear that she had no interest in getting to know me. And she kind of felt I don't know, it felt like she was embarrassed to be seen with me, that we were all hanging out. And I think that is just because of my status in school, how she treated me. Like I said, I wasn't, popular, and she was. And I think she thought I brought her image down, and it looked bad, her, knowing me. And I think she had a sense of arrogance because she was in a girl group. She would never stop talking about it. She talked about it a lot. And to her credit, they were moderately successful. When I looked her up on YouTube back in the day, she had I don't know, over 15,000 subscribers, which is a lot at the time, 10 plus years ago. So yeah, I think that kind of got to her head. And then she, was kind of a little bit egotistical, and that translated to her school life because she didn't treat Danielle or Rebecca like she treated me at all. And it was obvious, and it made me it might not be a big deal now, and it sounds stupid, obviously, but at the time it really hurt me. It made me cry. I felt very unwanted, excluded. And then I felt all the negative things that I thought about myself, were confirmed. It just felt bad. So yeah, I think she was just a little bit arrogant, and that kind of translated to how she treated people at school. I think she used people more as status than actual friendships. And yeah, and this is another thing that I'll mention just to be messy. We went to school with this girl, Natasha. She is DJ Tanner's daughter. I forgot the actress's name, but we went to school with her, and Natasha's the only girl that Maddie would post pictures with on Instagram. And I remember Danielle and Rebecca and I talking about it, and we were she definitely uses people, and she thinks she's a celebrity. So yeah, I mean, that is my experience with her.
Now, it seems to be that her and Jaafar have been together since 2016. So this girl has a chokehold on him and has been at every red carpet event for Jaafar's starring role in Michael. So ladies, I don't know. You're going to have to pray because this girl isn't going anywhere as it seems. Madison's and Jaafar's value seems way off. Jaafar has done a Pakistan tour visiting mosques and universities, which is so niche. All while Madison's out here at Costco buying dip and chips for IDF soldiers. Tell me how that makes any sense, please. Comment below and tell me how you feel about this situation. I mean, I personally think Jaafar is in his peak era right now. And with all the fame getting to him, who knows? This relationship might not stick out with all the new people he will meet and make connections with. Or maybe it will. See you guys on the next video.